Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, and we got my fantasy Browns team again today going up against the undefeated Minnesota Vikings. So this actually isn't a person I've ever played before, so I have no clue what to expect, but to be 3-0 in this league is saying something because this league got some comp. So let's go ahead and do this stuff. It looks like he passes more than he runs. I want to but he does run half of the time, so he has no problem with it. So I'm going to keep this on run. I want to force him to air it out since he doesn't mind going back and forth. For this, I'm going to do throw it medium. And let's go with the usual. And yes, I'm still happy with this. Never had to upgrade my corners so much. Normally the corners are fine and let them do what they do, but not in this case. Like they got look at that. This is my starter, 67 overall. Let's bump up his slot. Cool, +4 man coverage, we'll take it. I want some more awareness for you guys. Jalen Guyton. Let's just keep doing slot. Look at that. This guy, we're gonna do more pass protecting. Awesome. All right, cool. So let me just refresh you on my team. We'll do it real fast. Fields, Josh Jacobs, Hardman, Jalen Guyton, Teron Johnson, Arcega Whiteside, Zoma. B-line go crazy. DeMarcus Lawrence, Myles Garrett, Vita Vea, Van Der Esch, Jalen Smith, Jordan Brooks, Denzel Ward, Dar Hallman, Marco Wilson. Like, we got the stuff that I can't teach them, but for the love of baby Jesus, they need everything else. And then we got Micah Hyde and Marquise Blair and Eric Harris over here. So we're pretty stacked, you know, sub linebacker. Micah Hyde right there. All right, cool. Let's check out. Damn, how do I always forget which team? Like, I always got to go back and look at it. Vikings. Okay. Let's see. Russell Wilson, you lucky bastard. Damian Harris. He don't got the fastest receiver, so he don't really have. But I mean, he's still 3-0, so it must not matter. Tommy Tremble's a beast. He has Alshon Jeffrey. Don't think I don't see that. Don't think I don't see that you have Alshon Jeffrey on tight end. Like, he gonna try to put him on the bottom. Like, I'm not gonna see that. And then he just gonna sub him in randomly. Like, bruh, why wouldn't I see that? That left side's pretty strong. He has Max Crosby and Carl Lawson. Dang. I feel like everybody's D-line has just been savage. He has a really good defense. He's not very deep in the corner position unless he has someone hit it in slot cornerbacker. Nah, there's no way. Darnell Savage is a beast, and Corey Willis not so much. So, I mean, his DB situation and his wide receiver situation is not the best. So we should be able to just man up, throw some zones in every now and then, and lock up. We really should. So that's going to be the game plan. And tons of blitzing, because he's going to try to come out the game running. We want to not just totally no, that's not happening here. So all right, let's go ahead and get into the game.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Throwing is Wilson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's a diving catch right side. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And Pascal's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So the completion there, Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allowed a completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On the give, this is Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Browns, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's incomplete.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Bang.
On 3rd down, Wilson. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for Minnesota.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Again, Wilson. Flushed out, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Russell Wilson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Fields. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
14. Front left.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, Harris. And he's got room. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 14-7. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return, Tyron Johnson. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Fields throw into the hands here of Hardman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Back to throw, Fields. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. They hand this off to Harris. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Wilson on 1st down. That caught by Tremble. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing again here, Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Adam Humphries. As the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Fields. A first down and more for Jacobs. And finally brought down at the 38. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
56 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll run again with Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Succop's kick is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
An option handoff given to Harris. They find some open field here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Check 50.
On 1st down. It's Harris, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams, and he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns 16. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. On 3rd down, here's Harris, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give to Harris. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Tommy Tremble with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Browns' drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air, Fields on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.